there. I did it again. Y'all, good morning. Good morning. I'm Helen in Georgia, y'all. I'm out here in the beautiful sunshiny day, and it's no clouds, blue skies all over. Just blue skies. And it's uh 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Good morning, y'all. Oh, it's so good to get that right. Oh, gracious. Well, I guess you learn something, unless something else happens that they don't tell me about that you need to do on here. I guess I got it right. How y'all doing? Y'all, somebody asked me last night about my lower petalums, and they are starting to bloom. That's the tree that back there behind me. It blooms early in the spring, like daffodils and all the new stuff that comes up early in the spring. Good gracious, y'all. I'm so tickled that the thing's working right. Let's see what y'all saying. Oh, let me get my tablet over here where I can see. I hate to, look this way, but I can't help it. I can't read the writing on my phone, so I have to look somewhere else on my tablet here to see. Good morning, everyone, and Helen. Good morning, Angela Maxwell. Good morning to all of y'all. It's a beautiful day. Oh, I see a bluebird. I see one. They here every day now, I think. He just flew down on the ground and got something. And he went that way, but he'll be back. I love my bluebirds. Oh, and I got a bluebird in there. I wish I had brought it out here. That's a beautiful crystal bluebird. I mean, it's beautiful. I got y'all some coffee. Right here. Here it is. There it is. Y'all take a sip. And let's have fun today and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather. This is the time of the year I love. New flowers just popping up out of the ground, blue, yellow, and out there is all kind of coming up, and there's some around there that's coming up that I got whenever my son passed away. My sister sent a pot of let's see what you call them things. Let me think a minute. I didn't think about that ahead of time. Let's see. Hyacinths. Hyacinths. Those plants that come out in a stem and they have purple little petals all the way around them. I love those things. I think that's what you call them. Is that right? That is my favorite time of year too. I love the spring. I can't help it. I was born in the spring, but I would love the spring even if I was born in December or any other time. But I love springtime. Everything is the leaves is coming out. They shed it off all the trees, all of them that's still standing after the hurricane. And I just, this is the time of the year I love. From this on till it gets cold again. I'm not a big fan, not a fan, period, of cold weather. I'm cold natured and I cannot seem to get warm in the winter. I have to have electric blanket. I have to have a heater sitting right here on me that's blowing warm air on me, not coming from the air. You know, I want it. I want some heat direct. So I got a little heater in there by my couch where I sit and watch YouTube and do my computer stuff and all that. I have a little heater because I just like that warmth that it gives me right at, you know, in a certain spot on my legs and on my, you know, I got central air and heat, and I keep it on, but I don't keep it on too high because, you know, I'm comfortable in there, and I have a little heater close by so I can keep really warm like I want to. Oh, what's that? New iCloud terms and conditions. I ain't studying that mess. I don't even know what they're talking about. I don't even need to know. Y'all know I was up at Danny and Tammy's last night. I guess some of y'all know, some of you might not. How you get this mess off of here? Maybe it's a... Well, I don't... Anyway, maybe it'll go away. I don't know. Yeah, I was up there with Tammy on one of her lives, and we talked, and we had the most fun. We talked about old movies and just old things like TV stations and old things that we remembered. It was really fun. It was, I enjoyed it. I didn't get home to about 10 o'clock. I about forgot about I was supposed to put my picture on there and say I was going live today. It was 10 o'clock. I thought I was sitting there and I said, oh, I hadn't even put that on there. Let me get that started real fast. So I got it on there. But, you know, let's see, I've done Tuesday, I done my live. Tuesday night, I went up there with Tammy again. Friday, I went up, no, not Friday. Thursday, I went up, last night. I went up there with Tammy again. Now I'm back down here again on YouTube, on mine. Good gracious, I'm too old for all that mess. But I reckon I ain't too old. I'm doing it. This here thing needs something done to it over here. Let me see what it's doing. New iCloud terms. Not now. I'm going to say not now. Yeah, go away. I ain't got time for that. They always putting something new on me and I don't know nothing about it. Y'all, I've been having TV trouble for, seems like a month. It probably hadn't been that long, but I'm telling you, when you used to watching stuff and you can't watch it, it's very irritating. And I mean, there's a bug flying around here. I went to Walmart and I bought 2 TVs because the one in the bedroom wasn't working right. Me and Danny couldn't get it to going. So the TV in here, the lights, it was dim, it was tore up, something was wrong with it. So I went and bought 2 TVs. Lugged them things out there in the car and put them in my car, lugged them in the house, took one out of the box, set it over there on the TV where I wanted it. Lord have mercy. I think you got to be a Philadelphia lawyer or college graduate to set up a TV for YouTube. Goodness. That thing wanted me to put in passwords. My credit card. They wanted me to put my credit card in there. And you and all them little buttons and all them little things you have to mash and make it a capital and get it back to something. I'm telling you, I was not born in this generation, and I about don't know what in the world to do with it. It ain't simple to me. Well, Danny didn't even know I went out there and got a TV. He didn't even know it because I didn't tell him. I thought I could do it, you know. I didn't know that thing was going to ask for all that pile of stuff. I didn't put no credit card on there. I called up Cody. Cody's out there working. Out there on a big old, what you call bulldozer looking things with arms on it where it sticks out and picks up stuff and pushes stuff. He's working with a crew from let's see, where? Tennessee, I believe. Paris, Tennessee. And they out there cleaning up all the trees and limbs and everything and I mean, where he lives, it was a bunch of stuff. I mean, it tore that place up. It tore up this place too, but it tore up that one really bad, I believe. Well, he got a job with that because he canceled out on going to Alaska. He canceled because he just felt like, it just wasn't the time to go. So he got a job doing that. Well, he's in that cab of that big old thing, and he's got ear things on, and I've got my phone, and I'm showing him the TV, and he's telling me what to do, and I'm trying to do it. Lord, y'all, how do old people do that? I was born when there wasn't even no electricity where I lived. Grandma Helen, I know exactly what you mean. It's not like it used to be. No, it's not. Cowboy Kelly, Grandma Helen, I know it. Oh, I just read that, but I was looking to see who said it. I mean, the little box thing that you got letters and numbers and commas and decimal points and all that stuff. I'm not used to, and if it ain't capital, then I don't know. I'm learning a little bit. But, I mean, Cody is so patient. He is so patient, and he's trying to work. I feel so bad trying to. You need to get some warm, soft, cozy pajamas. I can't do without them. I got some, and I wear them, and I wear socks. Rhonda Ray, I won't even go there anymore. It's too stressful. Go anywhere. Where? Walmart, are you talking about, or what? Miss Helen, that is lilac jumper. Gorgeous on you. Oh, thank you. I love this. It's warm too. Miss Helen, that lilac jumper. Oh, I just read that. I'm reading that stuff over and over. Y'all, let me have a sip of coffee before it gets too cold. Cowboy Kelly, hugs to you right back. Y'all, I heard, I don't know who all it was, I can't remember, talking to Danny on the TV and him telling, I'll send you the link and I'll do this and I'll do. I couldn't do that mess for nothing. I mean, I can't even, Cody helped me get stuff in it. Then I thought I had it and he got off. I told him it looked like I had YouTube but then I got off it and then I didn't have it. They want another password. They want you to verify this. They want you to verify that. I ain't never seen the beat in my life. Helen, I love that color too. Oh, I do too. It feels good. It's thick. That's why I've got it on, because it's warm. Try to set up a new TV. What a great grandson. What a great grandson. He is the most patient. You know, I got my phone. And I got it turned around where it's on the TV like this and showing him where it's at. And he'll say, well, Grandma, do so and so, and I'll try to do that and do this. He's working and I'm over here worrying him. But he's, don't worry, Grandma. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Lord have mercy. That boy. I mean, he doesn't have a day off. He works Sunday to Sunday. And y'all, it takes so much now for people to live that are buying a house and buying groceries and paying everything, paying your insurance and doing all the stuff, taking youngins to the doctor and all that. You know, it's so hard. Well, it was hard for me then, but it's even worse, I think, now. It's really, really hard on families that that mockingbird is after a bluebird down there on the ground trying to get a worm or something, or trying to get some stuff to build a nest. I guess they're not getting worms now, unless they're eating them. But anyway, that's the most patient young man to be working, and he's, I don't know if y'all seen it. Let me see if I can find it. I'll have to get off of this right here. He put a picture of his thing. He was where is Facebook? I found it, y'all. Let me put his name in. Maybe that'll get me there faster. Y'all, I'm telling you, when you was born, like no electricity, no water, and no car, and nothing but just living in a little shack of a house, and you grew up like that, and you put into this generation, I believe, to this generation, I mean, they don't see nothing hard about that at all. I mean, he thinks, you know, he don't, well, I guess he understands that I can't understand all of it, but gosh, I can't even find Facebook on my tablet. But he don't get ill. He is just as patient as anything I've ever seen in my life. Well, I don't. Hey, something in front of my thing where you search for somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I mean, here's his name. Let me see if I can. I know it's on here. There it is. There it is. Let me. It's glaring. It's glaring. What do I do about that? Oh, there it is. He's in one of them yellow things over there with a long arm on it. And he's patient with his grandma. And him out trying to, they get these trees and limbs, they grind them up into pulp. I was going to ask him what they done with that, but I hadn't done it yet. There he is. Oh, I can't hardly get a place that it's not glaring, that y'all could, there's that boy. Y'all, he had such a hard life. And he's a good, I call him a young'un, but he's 27. But he's still, you know, when you little ones grow up, you still kind of call them a little young'un. Let me turn my tablet back on, y'all. I'm proud of him, you know, there's a picture of when he was in Alaska. And let's see. I don't know why that thing is glaring so. That's a net hooked to a boat. Oh, y'all can't see it, can you? That's a net that's hooked to a boat pulling in fish. That was a dangerous job, and he says he's going to, not to Alaska, to, I think, Louisiana, to fish. I think that the end of this month. Oh, no, end of March. End of March. He's done that when he was in Alaska too, help me. I mean, I'm telling you, he's got nerves of steel and patience of Job. Okay, let's see. Oh, my chat, got hung up and it wasn't moving. Sweet Grandma Cody is a sweetheart. You know, I was so proud I was able to help him because he didn't have any help. It was sad, the situation he lived in, and I was proud to, I mean, he had to leave home because it just got so bad he couldn't stay there. And he went, and somebody he knew, and they let him come to their house and stay because they had a boy or something. I don't know what well, he was working for the granddaddy of the people that he went to stay with. Uh, and he never went back home after that. And then he he come and lived with me, and he never went back to where his mama lived. So he's went through a lot, and to be as good a person as he is, he's not vengeful. He's not had no help except the help, that I helped him. He didn't have any family that could help him, and he come live with me, and he was not any trouble. He helped me then, and because he knew, I don't know how he knew about computers and stuff, but he did. I mean, he knew how to do all that stuff. I don't know how you know it. I don't know how you're born with that in your head, because it sure ain't in my head. Bear paw, shrimp, poor boy, gumbo. He brought some big pieces of salmon home, and he had it in the freezer, and the lights went out, and it all spoiled. And there ain't no telling how much that stuff cost. But he lost it because the electricity was out about 2 weeks where he lived. I lost everything I had in the freezer and in the refrigerator and everything too, because I didn't have any current. But you couldn't blame somebody if they went bad, I don't guess, because they come up rough and hard, but Cody didn't. And I don't know anybody that did. I'm just saying, sometimes when you just have to fight for everything and try to deal with people you can't even talk to, and you can't, it's just awful. But Cody is so good-hearted and such a kind, helps with the baby, cooks, helps clean up, and works. And I mean, I ain't never had nobody done all that. We had to move away from the hurricane. Where did you go? I mean, Judy, it's adorable when Grandma calls you that. What? I don't get it, y'all. And I'm not keeping up with everything. I can't. He has a good role model. I would have smoked it. Love salmon. He grills stuff outside and all, and I guess they just hadn't done it yet, but he wishes he had them because it ruined. I had a freezer full of stuff and refrigerator freezer full of stuff, all of it. I like the salmon that you could buy in the grocery store, that pink little pieces of salmon. I put let's see, what you call that stuff? It's a seasoning that you put on it. Old Bay, that's what Old Bay. You put Old Bay on it and pat it down and on both sides and put it in the frying pan and cook it. It's kind of slow, not real slow, but kind of sear it, on both sides, and cook a baked potato and sour cream on it. Oh, that's so good. But the last I got was not good. I had to take it back. Stephen thought that was the funniest thing he ever seen in his life. I took salmon back to Kroger. I took it back, and they gave me my money back. He said, I ain't never heard of nobody doing that. That mess ain't cheap. That salmon ain't cheap stuff, but I love it. I hadn't had none in a long time. What state do you live in? Are you talking to me, or I live in Georgia if you're talking to me, but you could be talking to somebody else because I can't keep up with what y'all saying. I'm not good at reading and talking. I'm not good too much of nothing, seems like. I mean, I got a TV sitting in there, and it's got a beautiful picture on it, but it won't let me watch YouTube. I moved to Hawaii. Rhonda Ray. I moved here to Hawaii just to keep from being mistreated by my own family. They don't understand what I was going through when my son died. Oh, good gracious. I can relate, well, to that, but, you know, I didn't have nowhere to go to make it easier, you know. I just, it's really, really, and he died in 2003. Good morning, friend. Peach, Cowboy Kelly, Sandra Lamy, Cowboy Kelly, Chef Cat. I'm seeing y'all's names, but I'm not reading all of that stuff because I can't do it and talk. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not good at nothing about this computer stuff and internet and all that stuff. What was so bad was Cody was about 4 years old, and he said he don't remember his daddy. And sweet Jenny, sweet grandma, it's a beautiful day. It is thank you for all those beautiful red hearts, Jenny. He loved life, and he took up so much time with his daddy took up so much time with him, you know, like he would get down to his level, and that's what I done when my boys was little. I got down and played with them and the floor, and you know, because their daddy didn't do it, and I just I remember the picture Grandma showed us of Cody at his daddy's grave. Oh, we would go up there at on his birthday, his daddy's birthday, and Cody would write a letter, and we would go up there, and it would be clouds in the sky, and we would let that balloon go and up, and Cody would look up, you know, and one time he said, I thought I seen my daddy waving out behind that cloud. It's so sad when your children or grandchildren doesn't have a life like they deserve, and you can't do nothing about it. Barbara Matthews, please pray for my son. I certainly will. There, Paul, I have nobody but my neighbors and my sister in Texas. It talk to my daughters. You know, when you get my age, my sister's passed away. She was younger than me, 2 years younger than me. And my daddy and mama and so many, you know, and I'm still here, but I have my son, lives right up there, and my grandchildren. There comes my neighbor that always waves, and I'm gonna turn it around there if I can. He's gonna wave. I guess that's him. He ain't waving. Can y'all see? It looks like one of his tires looks like it's flat on that. He does cars. If somebody's car tears up, he's got a big long trailer with a flatbed trailer that he uh picks up cars and stuff. Let me get my thing back over here. I just want Cody to have a good life and he don't want to struggle through his life like, you know, he went without food. His mama would leave and go somewhere and they wouldn't have no food. They would, and I didn't know, you know, I mean, they lived in another town. Anthony McNabb, I see you. Oh, you said, so, hey there, y'all. Oh, we just must. Hey, Anthony. I've been trying to hunt down a spider that has disappeared. I think it's under the TV cable. A what? Yeah, a spider. I don't see many spiders. My mama got bit by a spider right here on her cheek. She was playing outside and playing with old tin cans uh, and he was in that can that she was playing with. She told me about it. And she also got bit by a mad dog. And that was that was before I was born. And I was born in 1938. She must have been like a 17 or 16 or something. I don't know how old she was. She was young. And she had to get in a wagon and go. She lived in Adrian. And she had to get in a horse-driven wagon and drive or go to Adrian and get a shot in her stomach for so many days. That dog bit her too. I don't think the spider bit her on her face. I think it bit her on her hand, but that dog bit her up here. That dog bit her on her cheek. She had a scar. It was very it was not real visible, but you could tell if you looked real good that it had something had happened there. Bear paw, ha ha. I enjoy Grandma a lot too. Oh, somebody told me, uh, up there last night when I was sitting in with Tammy, somebody was watching me and and they said, their husband said, "Who is that doing all that laughing?" I said, "Good gracious, I didn't know. I didn't know." Oh goodness, some people probably get irritated, don't know what in the world's going on, but it's better than crying, I guess. But crying don't make as much noise as a loud laugh. We have to be careful here. We have a spider species that has a venom that is strong as a snake. Oh, good gracious! You well, have you ever heard of a black widow? They are very poisonous too. We have some. I hadn't seen one lately, but uh, I have seen them. I wonder how many of us have to go no contact with family members. Wonder how many of us have to go. I don't I don't get that. Uh I don't, y'all talking and I'm not I'm looking at that bluebird out there. I can't help it, y'all. Oh, is Blooming in here? I see somebody speaking to her. I love your laugh, Grandma. Oh, Blooming. I don't know where I got it. I mean, I don't know how come I laugh like that, but hello, Sandra. Y'all, I I went and got that TV. Let's see, what day was it? Wednesday, I guess. I went and bought two. Well, I opened that one and I'm trying to hook it up. Well, I had another one sitting over there that the TV in the bedroom was started working. I think it had went unplugged or something. I don't know what it was. Danny was down here trying to help me uh, get it going, and he didn't never get it going, and he thought it wasn't working. But anyway, I went in there and my batteries was out in my little clicker thing that you use. So yesterday, I had to go get that other TV, put it in the car, take it back to Walmart, and get my money back, and come back. Y'all, I don't never have time for everything. My niece loves my haunted house. Oh, you ain't got a haunted house, have you? I don't like haunted houses. Grandma Helen, you laugh is like sunshine every day. Oh, thank you. How sweet y'all are. Rhonda Ray, Cowboy Kelly. Yes, we can care and love each other from afar and still be okay. Just warms my heart. Yes, I was when I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock and I turned on my TV in the bedroom. I see bluebirds just, oh, I can't. Anyway, there's Danny Hodges getting people to come on there, sending them links. All you got to do is tap on that and click on that and go to Facebook and do this and do that. I wouldn't know nothing about how to do none of that stuff. Them people was on there laughing. They was having the most fun you ever seen in your life. Just good, clean fun, and I think somebody was trying to make something out of it, which is insane. Uh, Danny ain't looking for nobody, and they're not looking for nobody. They're in way different states. They're just talking because Danny has, sweet Jenny, Grandma, I was listening. Oh, you was? uh, they in way different states than us, and Tammy don't care. I mean, they, that's just entertaining each other. And some people don't sleep at night well, and there's somebody on there, and Danny's one of them. Most of the time he's up all hours of the night. Grandma, you do pretty, and Danny in that sweater. Oh, thank you. I didn't. I think I had it put up somewhere under something and I didn't forgot about it because it's warm. It's thick and I like to wear something kind of warm out here because it's a little chilly, in the shade. If I was sitting in the sun, it would probably be warmer. But I'm sitting in the shade because I can't see the tablet as well sitting in the sun as I can sitting in the shade. My granddaddy was a night owl like me. Oh, Anthony, you a night owl? Some folks are just made that way. My sister was like that. My sister sat up at night and cleaned up her house and done all kind of stuff at night. I ain't cleaning up no house at night. I'm in the bed at night. Me and her was totally different. I mean, she could sit up at night, but and she would come down here. She would come down here to see me and spend the night, and she would take me and Cody when he was here. She would take us to Red Lobster and eat whatever we wanted to eat, and she would say, "Meet me out there at 8 o'clock." I said, 8 o'clock? Good, that's about my bedtime. Sometimes, And she eat late. I don't eat late. I like to eat like 5:30, 6. I'm not no. I don't get in there and cook late in the. I ain't like nobody. I'm and she liked to sit up at night, and she liked to sleep late. She loved to lay in the bed and drink coffee before she would wake up. She had a big old nice house, and she had a bathroom that was outside her bedroom door. And she had a coffee maker sitting in there. She had thing timed to come on when when she would get up. Her husband would pour her coffee and bring it in there to the bed. She would sit up in the bed and drink coffee. I ain't drinking no coffee in no bed. I'm going to get up and drink my coffee sitting down on the couch in here watching YouTube or TV or something. Uh, it's funny how she was raised just like me, was raised with no heat and no air and no wet water and no lights, no car, no hardly nothing. My daddy killed rabbits, squirrels, went fishing, and planted gardens, and we ate. I never remember being hungry, and that we always had food. My daddy always kept something there for us to eat, and my mama would cook it. When I wake up like this morning, I woke up at 4 o'clock. I looked at the clock and it's, oh, good gracious. I wish it wasn't 4 o'clock. I wish it was 6 o'clock so I could get up now. But it's too early. But I did lay there. I didn't never go back to sleep. I'm strange, y'all. I think people have chronicle inner. What is that? God. Good morning, Brenda. It's a beautiful day. It is. It's beautiful here. Sweet Grandma, it's the simple things that matters most. Helen, you are on a healthy schedule. You are good just going like you are. Great role model. Uh, I really am blessed to be as healthy as I am. But I really and truly believe that it's good for you to be active. I think that's what keeps you going and what keeps you. And I know some people have health problems and on that, uh, but I think I love the mornings. When I wake up at night in the like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I look at the clock. Oh, good gracious! I wish it was time to get up. And most people look at the clock and wish they had longer to sleep than that. But I'm not like that. I wake up and I'm ready to get up. I don't want to lay there. I like early hours to see the sun. I do too. I like to look at mornings, and I like to see the birds, and I love outdoors, nature. I mean, and my sister loved in the house. She she would get out and work in her flowers and stuff like that, but she enjoyed the in the house more than I did. I love you, Grandma. Twilight Jones. Oh, look at the butterflies. How beautiful. Everybody, and my daddy, I was like my daddy. Uh, and my mama wasn't like my sister. She didn't like to sleep late and all that, I don't think, but she wasn't as active as I am. I don't know. I was always doing something and playing in the woods and uh, looking at violets and picking them up. Where we lived in the country, they was wild violets blooming, and I would go down there and find them, and I would have a whole handful in your hand, like, and by the time I got through picking them, they would all be fell over, but I could put them in some water, and they would come back up and be. I love violets, and they bloom in the early spring like this. I love my violets back here. What you call them? Pansies. I love, I love my pansies. See them back there. I love that color too. I love that purple color. Can y'all see them? I just love, I really love life, I guess. You know, I don't love that I don't know a lot of stuff about computers. And Danny's telling them ladies, I'm going to send you a link and go on Facebook and do something other and do this and do that and come back. And there's all on that page talking to each other, laughing, and just having the time of their life in the middle of the night. Well, it wasn't in the middle of the night. It was sometime. I don't even know what time it was. But they were laughing and talking to each other, just having the most fun you ever seen in your life. I wouldn't know how to get no link and put thing on there and all that stuff. Oh, I forget to look at the comments. Y'all, prayers, Cowboy Kelly. Oh, she was one of them that was on there, I think, last night. Prayers for your husband's health. Praise God Almighty in the name of Jesus. Amen. That's very sweet. I mean, my friends are staying at Marines base for a trip to OAHU. I don't know what that is. God, y'all. Anthony, a diet rich in cold water seafood is the recipe for good health. My Norwegian ancestors proved that. Norwegian. I think my ancestors are Irish. They might have been some of them Hatfields and McCoys. I don't know, but they were McCoys. My grandmother married a McCoy, and I'm just guessing. I think somebody told me it goes back to the McCoys, you know, in Ireland. I'm sending you some stuff. Oh, Rhonda Ray. Who's she talking to? I'm sending you some stuff. I can't wait to get it in the mail. Oh, you sending it to me? God, thank you. That's so sweet. Rocket of Sunshine. Hello, Helen. Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen that name before. Which I could have overlooked it, y'all. I can't see everything. I can't hardly see nothing. And I mean, a lot of stuff just goes by when I'm talking, and I'm not even. Y'all, I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. I can't. Michelle Perry, Rhonda. My friend lives around Pearl City. Where is Pearl City? Yo, I don't know. No, I don't know much. She's a kindergarten teacher and also a nanny. I don't know nothing about Pearl City, but it sounds pretty to me. Chef Cat, all you check your local weather reports on Monday. On Tuesday, lots will be happening all over the U.S. Please be safe. Oh, what's coming? It's Hawaii. Oh, it is. I never heard that. I don't know. Y'all, I've lived a sheltered life all my life. I don't know. I don't know much. Barbara Matthews. Cody is wonderful, wonderful person. I'm very proud of him. I am too. I am so proud. You know, he could have followed in his mama's footsteps. I don't know why anybody would want to, but he didn't. He did not. The Lord spared us from the cyclone. Oh, I don't know what Anthony. Oh, Anthony said that. I don't never watch the weather. I don't watch the weather stuff much. And I really wasn't expecting that hurricane to come through here. I thought, well, that ain't nothing. You know, I did not think that it was going to do that. And I was in the bed and I didn't even hear it that much. I heard got up and went out there around my chicken pens. I couldn't even get to my chicken pens. Couldn't even. I had to saw stuff up and move stuff and everything else to get uh, to the chicken pens. The Lord spared us from the cyclone. Oh, that Anthony said that. Let me plug in my thing and so I don't know if my phone's got enough stuff to keep going or not. I'm gonna plug it in and so it won't cut off. I'm gonna charge it while if it's charging. I don't even know if it is. I can't even tell. Well, I don't know. Oh, I have to take a vacation to Hawaii one day. Oh, I bet that's a pretty place. I just imagine. I don't know. I just have always seen videos and pictures and movies about Hawaii, and I thought it was. But I'm not going there because I ain't flying and I ain't going across no water. Cowboy Kelly, yes, charge your phone before the storm. When is the storm coming? There's a blue skies out here just as blue as you ever seen in your life. No clouds, just blue skies, and it's it's 60, it's past 60 now degrees. I ain't seen Jody Jackson, Cody. Hawaii is on my bucket list. Jody Jackson. Oh, well, you gonna probably fly in an airplane and you gonna go on a boat, but I ain't doing neither one. Not to see her. I'll look at it on the videos or something. I ain't going over there. Cody's more adventurous than me. Way, way more. I wouldn't go to Alaska in 100 years. I'd freeze to death. I'd be a icicle over there. I jumped on my blanket. Bucket list. My son who died said, Mom, you live where you're happy. That's true. And I'm happy. I don't care. I'm happy sitting right here in the woods, trees down everywhere. I can't get to my woods back there. I can't get to them up there really good. I can't walk up the woods like I used to go to Danny's because it's big old trees down that Stephen cut some up, but he left them where they was at, and you can't hardly get through there. I can't about break my neck every time I try to go up through there. Norway is gorgeous. It might be. I don't know. I ain't going there to find out. I would say no to Alaska too. I hate cold weather. Yes, I do too. I I have a friend at church. Her sister lives in Alaska, and Cody showed me some pictures that it don't never really get dark like it does here. It's like I don't think it never gets real dark. I might be wrong on that. I don't know, but Rhonda Ray, I'd be happy when you are too. Wait a minute. I'll be happy where you are too, Helen, and your family is there for you. Such a blessing. Yeah, my family's right here in walking distance of me. Jody Jackson, yes, Alaska. No! She's got a thumb up like this right here for Alaska. No, not giving Alaska no thumb up. My dad's mother family were from Norway. I don't know where Norway is either. I don't know nothing. All I know is our my granddaddy was a McCoy, and he had something with the Hatfields and McCoys. I don't know if they were or they just assumed that. I don't know, but anyway, he died very young. He was shot, and I never knew him, and I never seen him because he died before I was born. But I seen pictures of him. He's tall and lean, and uh, Danny said he looked like a hoodlum. I don't know where Danny got that from. He didn't look like that to me. Lacey Bryant, I don't care if it is 90 degrees every day. Me neither. I would not. I ain't complaining. I will get out of it if it's too bad. I will, you know, but I don't complain about the heat. I complain about the cold because I never get warm. Lacey, I could take 83 degrees in the summer, hotter it just be for the plants. Y'all, it is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. I love it. I have rugged nature. Wild, wilder the better. Hence why I love the Rocky Mountains. I don't I don't think I care about the mountains neither. I like the flat ground. I My sister lived up there in Atlanta and where the Stone Mountain is, and we went there one time. I ain't caring nothing about getting way up on no mountain. And one time I went to the mountains and we was riding around and I had my video camera and I was videoing all over the place. I looked over there. I was sitting on the passenger side and I looked over there and I couldn't even see the bottom down there. I looked over there and it scared me to death. What if your car, the brakes failed, or you would land down there on dead somewhere. I ain't won't no. I don't like the mountains. I like where I'm at. I'll stay right here. I don't care about vacations or nothing. I'll just stay right here every day and be happy. My sister, she had a place in Cape Cod. She would go. I never went there, and she would go there in the summertime and spend. I don't know how long she would stay, but they had a condominium or something there. I don't know what it was. Oh, Cowboy Kelly, Helen, you're kind of bus, Feisty. You got that McCoy in you. Oh, oh, good gracious. I don't know about that. I don't know. We are having beautiful weather today here in North Oklahoma after a very cold spell. 65 degrees in Dublin, Georgia. We'll get up to 74 or so. A very nice day. Yes, it's a nice and beautiful day. I love it. I love it. I mean, all these green pine trees against that dark blue sky. Oh, it's so pretty. Y'all, it's beautiful. Michelle Perry, I got lots of travel stories. I traveled a lot when I was younger. Not me. I've never traveled nowhere. I went to my sister's about 2 times, and every time I went, I got lost. That place is a madhouse. People driving like maniacs, won't let you over, won't let you. If you want to get off of an exit or something, you better get on it way back up. Nobody gonna let you get in. You have to go and get off somewhere where you ain't even planning on getting off, and then how you gonna get back on and how you gonna get to where you going. Y'all, good. I don't care nothing. I want to go where I know where I'm going, and people will let you over if you need to be over. Boy, there's some places they ain't studying you. Slim Twig. Hey there, Slim. Teresa Freeman. My husband's mother was a McCoy. Oh, is that right? Rhonda Hall. Y'all on YouTube and Facebook for National Weather Forecast. Rhonda Hall. Uh, I was a Hall before I ever got married. That was my maiden name, Helen Hall. I don't have no middle name. Just Helen Hall was my name. Hall. Your yard is blue. Can't wait for your yard to bloom out. It's beautiful. I can't either. I, I, I've got daffodils and spring flowers popping up like everywhere. Grandma has a generation. Grandma has 5 generations of Georgia ancestors. Before that, Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, Massachusetts. Your tree is 98% done. What? What you talking about? How you know that? Danny showed me something on the computer last night that somebody sent me of my great grandmother's mother. He said, you go to your picture and click on it, and he went down to it and it showed her picture. I ain't found it yet, y'all. I ain't found it yet. Everything I do ain't right. My mother, my mother collected McCoy cookie jars and flower pots and vase. Anything McCoy she collected, she left it all to my sister. I ain't never heard of things called that. I didn't know they was flower pots and all that stuff. Name that. Y'all, I'm learning a bunch of stuff that I didn't. Well, I don't. When you don't go nowhere and you don't see people, I'm seeing people and talking to people I never would have dreamed I would ever be talking to somebody way off like I am talking or trying to talk to y'all. I ain't doing too good at keeping up, but I try to go back and look at what y'all saying. And I try. Oh, a big collection of McCoy's cool lids jars. About 2 of them. I never heard of that. I didn't know there was McCoy stuff. 49 degrees here in southern west. I reckon that's Virginia. Oh, that's Blooming. Is that where you live, Blooming? You might have told me one time, but I can't remember all this stuff. I try to write everything down that I need to remember, but see, I ain't got nothing to write it now. Oh, I got a pencil here. Let me write it on my something. Is that where you live, Blooming? I'm telling you, this is a Ryan Hall. It's right on point. I don't know what that is neither. West Virginia. I'm gonna write that down. My mother was so happy to see a photograph of her great grandmother and ancestors. She thought it was Christmas. I know it. I saw these pictures I would never see never in the world. Somebody found it. I don't know how they do that. West. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. I don't know if that's where she lives or not, or if I'm not looking at it right. I love and I collect McCoys. Julia Gaylord. West Virginia mountains. Mama. Bear Paw. That's Bear Paw. Is she saying, Grandma, I do live in south part of West. Oh, you do? I do live in the southern part of Virginia. I wish I had a map I could look. It's so very windy here. It's windy a little bit here, not real bad, but it's a little bit. You hear my wind chimes back there? Y'all, the place where Grandma Helen, hello from West Tennessee to Grandma Helen and everyone watching live chat. I love the wind chimes symphony today. Oh, y'all, the store that I always bought my wind chimes is going out of business, and they've already started. So I guess I won't get any more wind chimes. I usually buy some more because they fade out by the sun. They fade some, and I like to keep them bright, and so they're going out of business, and there's not another place in Dublin that sells them because I've looked everywhere around here. No wind chimes like them. Grandma, I live about 6 hours from Dublin. Oh, 6 hours, that ain't too bad. 6 hours, well, where's Virginia at? Must, I will follow Pam. Mine is about done. I will blow her away. Goes back to the 1600s. What does that mean? Yes, the wind chimes sound nice. Danny, oh, good night. Goodwill might have some. What? Wind chimes? There ain't nobody gonna donate no wind chimes out there to. I ain't never seen none out there. Love looking at maps. My family tree stops at 1492. Oh, that's when Columbus come over here, ain't it? I might have that wrong. I can't remember nothing. I can't. Good gracious. Y'all, my brain is 86 years old, almost 87 years old. And it's full, it's packed full of stuff. And I can't hardly put nothing much else in there that stays. I have to write stuff down. I live 2 hours from Dublin. Oh, Lacey Bryant. I live 2 hours from Dublin, 23 miles from Athens. I grew up in Athens. Oh, my sister lived in Atlanta. I don't know how far Athens is from Atlanta, but Athens. Oh, I have a niece that lives in Athens. Her name is Joanna, my sister's daughter. My sister adopted her, and she lives in Athens. I have not seen her since my sister died, but she lives in Athens. I am in the Ozarks. Oh, Where's that? Ozarks. I think that's mountains, but I don't know where. Oh, wait a minute. Lacey Brown. Julia Williams. Make wind chimes out of spoons, knives, and forks. I have seen some, but these back here are the most beautiful wind chimes that I have ever seen. Robin Faith. My mom's family is from Homer, Georgia. Where's Homer, Georgia? I never heard of Homer, Georgia. And my oldest brother and his family lives in Woodstock, Georgia. That's up close to Atlanta, isn't it? I don't know nothing about. I am, y'all. This head ain't got too much in it. Not for what it's got in it is old stuff and this new stuff about knowing where places is. I don't know nothing about it. I know about Alaska. I know about Alaska because Cody was there, and I know about where it is. But all these other states, and I kind of know. See. I kind of visualize uh, uh, Texas. I've never been there, and I ain't never going there. I hope Helen looks on bottom of her cookie jar. I think it's a McCoy too. Oh, you do? I will look at it. I bought a flower pot from somewhere. It wasn't in a store. It was at a yard sale or it was at something. And it was a jar that it had little things sticking out on the sides and I think it's in the house where you put little plants all around it and it has little pocket things sticking out on each side. You're a country girl and you love it. I sure do. I love it. I love to get out here and holler and laugh and in the yard. I ain't disturbing nobody because they ain't nobody. Well, the people across the road over there, she works. She ain't home. And I'm just as happy as I can be. I couldn't, under the circumstances and everything, I have little things that worry me and stuff, but otherwise, I'm happy to be living and in good as health as I'm in. I don't take no medicine. I don't take no pills. I don't have heartburn. I don't have indigestion. I don't all that stuff that normal people. Tammy was telling me last night was noisy or whatever. I don't even know how you say it. Nauseated, I guess that's what you call it. When you kind of feel like you need to throw up. I don't have none of them symptoms of. I just had a hurt hand the other day, and it's got better. And thank the Lord. Y'all, I love hearing all this stuff y'all saying. I'm gonna go back and look at every bit of it. Anthony McNabb, the 1969 Woodstock Festival was in Woodstock, NY. Is that New Jersey? I don't know what NY is. I've seen some people at that place. There was a bunch of some, Helen, life is good without medicine. You're, I am blessed, and I mean, I really can't believe, which I don't get as much done as I need to, or I used to. I'm doing other things, and I'm not keeping up with everything that I need to, and I can't hook up my TV, and I'm wasting all that time trying to. And Suzanne Wood, beautiful blooming. I love when she digs up sugar cane. My grandkids asked me to plant some this year. Miss Helen, the Lord has blessed you with great help. He really has. I mean, I am very healthy to be my age, and I thank him for that too. I thank the Lord for that because he made me, and I try to stay healthy. The only thing I don't do, like everybody thinks I need to, is drink a lot of water. And I guess it ain't hurt me too bad because I ain't, I mean, whatever. I'm pretty healthy, I guess, to be my age. I stay active. And I think I like stuff I don't like sitting in the house if it's pretty outside. I have to sometime. I have to go in there and cook and clean some and wash clothes and hang them on the clothesline and go out there and get them and put them in the dryer and fluff them up. But uh, a lot of people that I know are not nearly as in good shape as I am. And I'm thanking the Lord for all that because I mean I don't drink enough water that everybody tells me I need to drink water. More water. I really I had to drink water when I was little. And I had to drink spring water. I don't know what was in that water, but we drank it. I don't know if my mama boiled it or not. I can't remember that because I was a little girl. Uh, I mean, I think being active, and I don't, my sister had a weight problem. She gained weight easy. I never have been that kind of person. I have been a little bigger than I am now. Uh, when I got sick a year or so ago, I really have not gained back the weight, but I I'm okay, you know. I drink coffee with no Coke, zero. I don't put sugar in my coffee. I don't put milk in there. I just drink black coffee. I don't. My mama drank coffee that way. She drank black coffee, and I do too. I really never drank any coffee till I got married and went to a friend's house, and they was all drinking coffee, and I was up there, you know, and they said, "You want some coffee?" I said, "Uh, I'll take some." never, never drank it before in my life. Well, my husband then didn't want to go. We played just card games up there. Two or three friends would come, and we'd all sit around the table and play cards. And people's house that I was at, is the mayor of East Dublin now. And they would laugh and they would have the most fun you ever seen. They would laugh and just enjoying themselves and drinking coffee. And I said, well, I'll drink some too. Well, when I got home, I was telling my husband, he didn't want to go. He didn't want to play cards. Anyway, I went home and he said, I said, yeah, we was up there playing cards and I drank some coffee. He said, you was up there drinking coffee? Like I'd been up there drinking something didn't need to be drinking. I was just drinking coffee. And I've been drinking coffee ever since. He acted like I'd been up there doing something wrong. I was 21. I was probably around that age, or let's see. No, might have been a little older. I got married when I was 18. I started drinking when I was 6. That's Anthony. Good gracious, years old. Sweet grandma, I love being in nature. It's my favorite thing. Mine too. I love outdoors. I just love to look around and see everything the Lord's made. Birds and flowers and all the. I love to walk in the woods, but my woods is unwalkable almost now. I can walk up towards a mailbox. Grandma, I love being in nature. Oh, I just read that. I only drink coffee when it's cold outside. I drink coffee when I wake up, and sometimes I drink coffee at night when I'm watching YouTube and TV and stuff. I'm sitting over there. I drink some then. Some. I'm not a big drinker of anything. I only drink uh, something when I'm eating. I'm hardly ever thirsty. And I don't know, they say you need so much water, so many glasses of water for you. I know I don't drink enough because I don't drink that much, uh, as they say you need to. Brenda Jordan, Miss Helen, yes, I love being outside also. My grandparents drank coffee all day long. My sister did. My sister was a coffee holic. She did. She drank coffee. She would bring her. Uh, Sometimes she'd bring her coffee pot to make her coffee down here. I think she drank black coffee. And I do too. And uh I don't like nothing in it. I don't like sweet in it. I don't like milk. I don't like milk in it. I don't like nothing in it. But just I was a baby at 18, married when I had my baby. I went to Canada at age 24 and was too young. How do you go? First time I ever heard uh, Anthony say where he lived, I said, how did you get way over there? I thought, well, I didn't think about he might have been born over there, I thought, well, he was over here and he went over there. I don't know, I don't know a whole lot, y'all. I really am sort of unknowledgeable of places and how far they are and all that. My mama carried a thermos of coffee with her all the time. when I drink my coffee, which, see, I'm still drinking coffee that I had early this morning. I don't drink a bunch of it. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a big drinker of nothing. I don't know how I'm as healthy as I am when I don't drink that much. But when I eat, I buy Sprite. That's what I drink with my food. I used to make tea when my family was young, and I made tea every day. But I hardly don't make it anymore just for me. I just drink. My umbrella's shaking over there like, oh shoot. I hope my umbrella don't blow over. That breeze is getting a little bit up. I hope it don't blow my table over with my coffee and my camera and all that on it. I think you're healthy because you don't smoke, drink alcohol. You got that right. I don't do none of that stuff. And I'm not no big eater, I'm a I just eat moderate food, blooming. Grandma, my mom died at 99, and she drank coffee all the time and never saw her drink water ever. See, I drank water when I was in the country because that's all we had. Unless my mama would make tea if we was cooking fish or something that my daddy caught. She would make tea to smell tea boiling and fish frying was the best smell in that house I could ever imagine. I thought that was the best smell I had ever, and to sit down to eat big old bass. My daddy was a bass fisherman. He could catch them big ones. I mean, great old big ones. He'd clean them things and my mama would fry them. I love them to this day. I love bass fish. Oh, goodness. I love coffee, but only drink 2 cups, sometime 3. Jody Jackson. I mean, I've been drinking this uh all morning. I ain't to the bottom of it yet, but I'm just sipping it. I'm not drinking. I just get a mouthful, and that's all. My husband is a pro fisherman. My daddy was. He could catch them, and Lord, did I love to eat them. I used to drink RC Cola. I did too, because it was the biggest thing they had. I would buy the biggest drink they had for a nickel. It cost a nickel, 1.5 cents. Then it went up to 6 cents. You had to put a nickel and a penny in there to get a drink out of a machine. Then it went up to a dime. Then I heard somebody say it cost 50 cents in, let's see, where was it? Washington. People went on a class trip and they was telling how much a Coca-Cola was there. I said, I would never pay that for a Coca-Cola. Oh, gracious. David, dream on. What? I missed something, I guess. I love reading y'all's comments. I wish I could read more of them. I wish I could see them. And my great grandmother and grandfather was a dairy farmer. My great grandmother used to know how to make all kind of cheeses. As far as I know, my mama and daddy never made any cheese, but they made butter from cream. We had cows, and my daddy would put the cream in a jar and shake it, sit there and shake it till it turned to butter, and then he'd pour the thinned milk off, and we would form it, and we would have grits and butter and butter and syrup biscuits. Oh, it was so good. I found Rhonda Ray. I found a fishing pole the other day by the ocean. No one was around. It was, oh, wait a minute. Don't go nowhere. No one was around in the parking lot by the water, so it came home. It came home. I guess you got it. Oh, I used to go fishing some, you know. Uh, I haven't been in a pretty good while now. I have a pond out there that's got some fish in it. I about don't have time to even fish and catch me one. Michelle Perry used to drink one little glass of a bottle of Coca-Cola every day when I was young. Oh, I loved them. Oh, I loved carbonated drinks. Drink orange, Coca-Cola, RC. I would buy the biggest. Coca-Cola was smaller than an RC. I would buy the biggest thing they had for a nickel. Sweet Grandma Helen, you love to have your Sprite. You don't drink that much water. I love you dearly. Oh, thank you, Jenny. They say it's better to drink a drink if you're gonna drink a cola or something. If it's clear, it's better for you to drink that. And I can drink clear. It's just as good as I can drink a Coca-Cola. It doesn't really matter that much to me. But I do like the carbonated drink. Them others is kind of flat. Helen, grab a pole and run to your pot. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper tastes like some medicine I used to take. I think it was a syrup of black draught or something other like that. It had that same sort of flavor. And I didn't never really care for Dr. Pepper because it made me think of that uh, stuff I had to take when I was little. It had the same kind of flavor. I didn't really care for that. Oh my, Dr. Pepper is my favorite. That's all I like, Miss Helen. I don't know. It just something about it makes me think of that medicine and the smell of it or something. Uh, I rather drink Sprite. That would be great. Video fish in your pond. Mama Tracy, I'm glad I never tried that medicine. That was old remedies long time ago. I don't even think they probably make it anymore. I love Tab. My mama drank Tab. I didn't ever drink it because it was a little old bitty drink. I wanted something big. If I bought something, I wanted it to be bigger than that bottle. Anthony, catch some fish and bake some. Delicious and yummy. I'd rather have fried fish, unless it's salmon like from Alaska. I like it fried in a frying pan with that seasoning on it. Oh, that is so good. Mmm. I don't even need to be talking about food. I didn't. I ate a banana sandwich last night. I'm not. I'm kind of getting empty. Lacey, congratulations. Drank too much of those as a teen. I like knee-high orange. I really didn't. I didn't really like Dr. Pepper because it tasted like that medicine, but I can drink anything just about. But some things I prefer better than others. Uh, Salmon patties. Yeah, I like them too, but that's not like fish. Oh, fish. Oh, so good. Fresh caught fish and uh, put meal on them and salt them and put meal on them and fry them in the frying pan and they so good. Carol Ladybug Garden and Sewing World. In the 1960s, I remember carrying Daddy's empty glass pop bottles to the corner store 2 blocks away, and we get a quarter. Yeah, you could take your bottles back, and they would pay you so much for the bottles. Root beer. I don't like that taste neither. I don't like that. I don't like that drink. Root beer and Sprite together. We gotta go fishing, Grandma. I about ain't got time to go fishing. We gotta go fishing. Miss Helen, have you ever had SMELT? What's that? I don't even know what that word is. You have to tell me. Let's see. Mama Tracy. I don't know what that word is. You have big catfish in there. I saw Stephen yes, he did put some in there. I guess they still in there. It didn't go dry. I had fish and the batter with white wine in it. It was amazing. I'll just take some water in mine. Uh, the bottle deposit was 5 cents. Carrying a full 6-pack bottle was heavier than carrying the empty bottles. Oh, gracious. They used to have Coca-Cola machines in school, and I would want one so bad, and you wouldn't have a nickel to get it. Love fried catfish. Oh, I do too. I love shrimp, and I love uh, I really like all kind of food. I'm not real choicy. You said it right, Miss Helen. What did I say right? Y'all, I'm gonna have to go back. They were little tiny fishes. Oh, Helen, what's your favorite food? Oh, uh, and I have categories like fish, and I love corn and butter beans and fried chicken, lacy cornbread. I love everything. I love all food. There's nothing really. I love cauliflower. I love turnips. I love mustard. I love uh, string beans. My sister used to wouldn't eat string beans, and she wouldn't eat peas if they had snaps in them. She'd pick them out. I don't know why she done that. I always eat everything. I ain't never just not eat nothing. They eat nothing. Uh, there's a few things I found out after I got grown that I don't want to eat, but uh, I think it comes off of hogs, and I ain't eating none of that. Grandma makes a great pizza. I sure do. That would be good too, but I don't have all the stuff. And Anthony, when I was a child, I used to eat cabbage raw. Well, I did too. We had cabbage slaw. We would shred up the cabbage real good, uh, and put tomatoes. I put tomatoes in mine. I put salt and pepper and pickles, fine, cut up fine, to eat with fish. Oh, it was so good. I made your pizza, Rhonda Ray. She was a bird. She has a bird creeping at her, chirping at her. Oh, I thought it was creeping. Uh, there's really no kind of food I like. I like beets. I like cabbage. I like turnip. Uh, there's no food that I can think of that I dislike and can't eat. Oh, low battery. I got to plug this thing in the. I got to plug my thing in my phone into this tablet because this is going low battery. Shoot, I ain't getting the plug out. I won't be seeing y'all saying nothing if I don't do something here. Where's my plug-in place? Oh, here it is. I found it. She has a bird chirping at her. Anthony, I used to eat breakfast out of the garden in summer. Glad we had. Oh, it started rolling then. Uh, Grandma, how are your chickens? They're doing great. They're doing great. No more dog trouble. I hear them off in the distance, back over that way, and I hear them back that way. But they're evidently in a pen because uh, they haven't any been down here. And that's just exactly what I like. My chickens don't need to be harassed. Anthony, me too. It's great. Whistler. I like oyster stew. Oh, I like everything. I mean, there's nothing that I really dislike. I can eat rice. That Cody Hodges loves rice, y'all. I don't know why. Rice really ain't got no flavor to it much. Uh, Unless you put gravy, gravy on it, and I can eat it. But every time me and Cody ever went to a country buffet, a little place here that has southern cooking stuff, he always gets rice. I said, Cody, why you get that every time? You can get any of this stuff. I like it, Grandma. That's what he says. Can't find good Kimchi. What is that? Oh, I do know something I don't like. Sushi. Sushi. I think it's raw fish. I I bet I tried some that somebody else had. I couldn't eat that stuff. I couldn't even swallow it. I got me a napkin and I can't eat raw fish, y'all. It's got to be cooked before I can eat it. Miss Helen, do you have any pets besides chickens? No, not now. I don't. I've had them all my life, but I don't have any anymore. Bacon, fried rice, real eggs, and onions, easy and yummy. Mary West. I don't think I've ever eaten that. Oh, growing them inside can transplant outside. What is raw? Sushi is raw fish. Yes, I'm not eating no sushi. No. Uh, it was not a piece of it. It was in between something. But when I bit into that mess, just a taste of it, that they insisted that I try it. No, no, no. I'm not eating no sushi. If I eat fish, it's gonna be fried or salmon fried in the frying pan. I ain't eating no raw fish. Not me. Fried taters and onions with paprika is delicious. That might be okay. I never eat that, I don't guess. Yes, sushi. Yes, Susie, paprika is the secret. Sweet Grandma Helen. I love avocado. Now, I don't think I care about that. Roll with ginger. Oh, I bit into a piece of ginger one time, like to burn my mouth up. I couldn't. Oh, good gracious. I didn't even know what the mess tastes like. And bit my teeth into it. Good gracious. There is very good sushi with avocado and cucumber, no fish. That don't sound good to me, worth nothing. Chitlins. I've never eaten none. Never dream. No chitlin. I've heard of them. Uh, I had a friend uh, when I worked at the Willow Mill. She said when she would on Friday night, she was young and she would have a date, and she said never every time on Friday, her mom and daddy would cook chitlins, and her boyfriend would come to pick her up and smell chitlins. She said it smelled awful. She was ashamed of her mom and daddy to cook chitlins when her boyfriend was coming over there to smell that mess. I ain't never eat none, and I ain't never going to. You can order cooked fish sushi. Oh, you can. I don't know. I don't know. I don't go to that place that they serve it. Where I went was a Chinese place, and they had a big old grill, and they'd put rice on it, and they'd set it on fire, and they'd do all kind of stuff, flipping and turning, and most of it was rice, and I didn't really. I'd rather go. There's a place on our river down here. It's called Jack's on the river. It's right on the riverbank of Oconee River. And there is a fish place. You can have shrimp, all kind of fish stuff, catfish, hush puppies, fries, all kind of food. I like to go down there, but I haven't been. Me and Cody and his wife and Charlotte went down there a while back, pretty good while back, and sweet Jenny, me neither, no chitlins. Oh, I don't know what in the world anybody even thought about cooking them things. What in the world? They stuff that you could eat on a hog, or I guess it's hogs. I don't know if it's cow. I don't know if cows do that. Yes, I love watermelon. Jenny. Who don't love watermelon? My silkies love it, and my chickens. There was one in the grocery store, a little old bitty one. It was about the size of my head. It was five, or I don't remember what it cost, but there wasn't many of them. I didn't get one. I will get one later on, but sweet Grandma Helen, I do love watermelon. I do too. All sushi ain't raw. Fish has veggies in it as well. Well, I just fixed a jar, 26 jars of honey today from my beehive. Oh, you got a beehive. I've never had a beehive. I got a washed hive out there last summer in the ground. That thing. I love syrup. I think better than, I like cane syrup with sausage and grits and ham and, oh, biscuits, good gracious. Did some research on the food culture of my Norwegian ancestors. They ate raw whale meat. I'm passing on that. Has anybody ever eat any fried whale? I ain't even never heard of nobody cooking none. What are y'all? What in the world does that mess taste like? Beehive is a great hobby. So satisfying. I've never had a beehive. I would love to, I guess, if I didn't get stung. Carol Ladybug Garden Sewing World. I'm planning a couple of some kind of garden this year for my neighbor's bees. Oh, they say Queen Victoria loved whale meat. Oh, goodness. Robin, I can't do the whatever that word is too hot. I ain't never heard of it. WASABI. I don't even know what that says. I can't do whatever that is. I eat peanut butter and honey sandwiches, but can't use the holy bread part of that. Yeah, you can't even make a pimento and cheese without it going through that hole of that bread. I could not believe they even sell something in a store that that is like that. Anthony McNabb, whale meat is called MUKTUK. I don't know what that says. I'll just stay with bass and catfish and brim. I know I can eat that, but all this other weird stuff like whale and all that, I don't know what the. I like salmon. I love salmon, like fresh salmon, and I like it in the can occasionally, making salmon patties. But when I make peanut butter, oh, that's that boy. He's waving now. Y'all see him over there? I don't know if y'all can see him or not, but he's done went and worked somewhere. He's a sweet young man. I'm so proud that he lives back here and he's nice. What was I saying? Oh, I got off my subject here. What what was I haven't like sushi, just with veggies. Slim Twiggy. Robin, no, I haven't. I like the sushi just with veggies. Wow, that is a description. You need to try soy sauce at the very last if you can't handle salt. Yo, I'm just looking down and I'm not paying y'all no attention, am I? I'm sorry. I forget that I'm supposed to be looking up here. Oh, y'all, a hawk just flew over this umbrella. I saw the shadow and I heard him squawk. Well, he can't get to my chickens. That's one good thing. Oh, I didn't mean to put it up there. Whale is a very fatty, help to keep people alive in that cold climate. But, but, oh, good gracious. Well, we got sea eagles here. I ain't never heard of a sea eagle. Y'all, there's a lot of stuff I ain't never heard of. I'm a very, I don't get out and see the world and know much about the world. I just know my little surroundings here, and we got sea eagles. Oh, I done read that. Did it stop rolling? No, it didn't. Oh, I was talking about peanut butter and jelly. I put jelly with my peanut butter instead of honey. I've got a little jar of honey in there somebody sent me. Uh, my dad said seal blubber tastes real fishy. Seal blubber? Oh, good gracious. Oh, I like cauliflower. I like cauliflower. I don't hardly cook that kind of stuff just for me much, but I like food. I mean, good gracious. Grandma, we are talking about whale meat. Oh, I thought he said blubber. I thought blubber was fat. Peanut butter is yummy. You didn't say nothing about jelly, but yuck. Somebody said yuck. I don't know what. It must have been about, I don't know if it's peanut butter or blubber, or I don't know what they said that far. It is about time for you to cook cookies. Yeah, I guess it is. I got to get my stuff. Grandma Helen, you are the queen of hearts. I love the way you love. Oh, oh, thank you, Jenny. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, really. Seal blubber. That don't sound. I don't know if that's blubber is fat, ain't it? Peanut butter cookies. Oh, y'all see the wind blowing in the background? It's blowing my wind chimes and blowing my little heart around. You are reading very good today. I'm trying to look at it and not ignore y'all up there, and I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to do better, y'all. And it takes me so long to write comments. I try to do that, but sometimes I give out before I get to the end reading. Oh, some good chocolate chip cookies. some Eskimos. Something about some Eskimos. I can't. It's done gone out of sight. Miss Helen, so proud of you. The picture is perfect. Oh, it is. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. I'm so proud that I got on YouTube. Danny got me on YouTube. I did not get on. I wouldn't be on here right now if it wasn't for him. Kind of urging me. You know, he didn't push me or nothing, but he would mention it. And I was always videoing some mess all around here. I put stuff on Facebook and I'd take a lot of pictures. I've always done that. Oh, Jenny says she wrote all of my recipes down. Grandma, it looks so peaceful under the tree. It is. It's just, I mean, it don't take much to make me happy. Just real life. Just being here and seeing nature and not having somebody downing you and cutting you and doing stuff that is uncalled for. Uh, Grandma, you look peaceful under the tree. Oh, I just read that. When I was married, the sister, of my husband, I think, realized that he was very sick. He was a diabetic. He had to go to dialysis, uh, 2 or 3 times a week. I don't forgot if it was 2 or 3. But anyway, I would take him over there at like 8 or 9 o'clock and go back at like 3 or 4 o'clock and get him. I would have to help him get in the car, help him get out, and help him get up the doorsteps. And he would sit over there in the chair and he would not get up if he could help it. Eat and sleep and everything in the chair. And I think she realized that he was not doing well. And she would come down here like she was his caretaker, she thought. She was his caretaker. And she would take him to the doctor and she would like leave me out of it. And I would go sometimes. And I would say, she'd say, well, I don't know if I can come that day or not. I said, well, I can take him, to the doctor. And she said, no, I'll take him. I want to know what the doctor says. Like, okay. Well, her and my husband decided when we got married, I had a checking account. And when we got married, I added him to my checking account because I just didn't think it was the right thing to do, and so I did that. Well, after he got sick, his sister decided they needed to take that money out of that bank and go put it in another bank. She picked him up at the dialysis place. He rode with her, and I rode the car by myself to the bank. We went in. Sister was in there. She kind of took charge. All the money out of the bank. Well, they was going to go to this other bank downtown and put it in there. Well, they got the money, and he rode with her. They went to the bank, and the son come down there, and the sister-in-law daughter went. I went by myself in my car. He didn't ride with me, he rode with her. Well, they put it in there, and when I got there, they already had all sitting around and all of them, everything. Well, and they give me the paper, to sign the whatever they call that mess, the whatever you moving the money into that bank. And I signed the paper. And so later on, the sister went to the bank and drawed every penny out. Every penny of money out of the bank account that was mine to begin with. I went up there and I said, how in the world did she do that? They said her name was on that. I got the statement. Her name did not show up on nothing, but it was on there unbeknown to me. Is that not awful, y'all? I have been done so bad by people just taking advantage of me, and I didn't suspect nothing that they were doing like that. She took him somewhere and got power of attorney over him. And I was married to him for 40 years. Y'all, I'm telling you. But anyway, the Lord has blessed me. The Lord has blessed me. Anyway, people has done all kind of stuff to me. She was one of them people that would do underhanded stuff to you. But anyway, I'm blessed and I'm healthy and I'm happy. I'm not lonely. I'm just as happy as I can be for a person my age. And I have y'all. Y'all are like something that I've never had and never knew about. I would ever know anybody from all over the world like I'm doing now. And people helping me, sending me pictures and not pictures, marriage license of my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-grandmother, showing pictures and dates that they got married and their maiden names and all that. I, I am so blessed to have lived this long and have been through as much as I have been through and still be pretty much, but I can't hook up a TV. I can't do that. But I've got Cody and Danny and to help, I got my computer. I can sit and watch it, but I have a TV over here. I watch the computer and I watch TV all at the same time. Sometimes I got another TV over there going on country music. I do all kind of stuff, and I'm happy as I can be. I love y'all. I love my family. I love life. I love my church. I love the Lord. What else in the world are they? I don't have a guilty conscience about doing underhanded things to nobody because I haven't done it. I don't have the Lord to look down on me and shake his head that I've done something that I shouldn't be doing. But that right there, what his sister done and his family. And she took him, that he had to go to the nursing home for rehab because he got sick. And she took, when it was time for him to get out of the nursing home, she went up there and took him to her house in Warner Robins. She took him to her house. He passed away at her house. They brought him back to Dublin for his funeral, and they would not let me attend his funeral, or Cody, or nobody. And Cody loved him so much, and he loved Cody. They would not let us go. I called the funeral home and asked them, and they said his sister wishes was we was not to be there. If we came, we would be asked to leave. Can y'all believe that? We never had cross words. We got along good. There was no friction between us. It was that sister that was the brains and doing all the underhanded stuff. Y'all, anyway, I'm blessed and I'm thankful and I'm happy. They tried to take this house from me. She tried to take this house. The only way I had the house built way before me and him ever got married. That woman is evil, y'all. The way, I don't know that if she would have got it then or not, but anyway, we borrowed some money to add on a carport and do some stuff, and we borrowed the money to do it, and the lawyer that did it had it fixed where if I died first, he got the house. If he died first, I got the house. So that's what happened. He died first, and the house was mine. But I got that trailer. I bought that trailer later on. She tried to take it, and she did get half of it. I had to pay her half of. I don't even. I can't even hardly think about mess like that. People has tried to do me wrong, but I'm still going strong, and I'm still gonna be going strong until the Lord gets ready for me. And I don't cut nobody down. I don't do that. And the Lord will bless you if you have a pure heart and you do the best you can. If you got an evil heart and you trying to uh, tear somebody down and you trying to do, she knew he wasn't probably going to get well. So she started figuring out a way to get money from me. Take my house that I had saved money and worked for. I got this house. She tried to take it, but she didn't get it, y'all. And I had to pay her whatever it was worth then, and so she's out of here. And I haven't seen her and don't want to see her. But y'all, people can do cruel things to you if they have it in their heart. I don't have a cruel heart. I want what's mine, and that's all. I don't try to take nothing from nobody. But y'all, and y'all have made my life more beautiful, and knowing y'all and seeing y'all and reading the comments, how sweet y'all are, how awesome it is to be loved and to be saying good things about you. And that woman was evil. Y'all, the wind getting rough and my umbrella's kind of shaking up. Oh, I'm gonna have to get off of here. But anyway, I don't even know how I got on that subject. I don't even remember what that how that come up. But anyway, I wasn't planning on saying that, but I did. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all, thank y'all so much for this sweet comments. And y'all coming in to watch me is I can't hardly believe that y'all choose me to watch. Because I don't, I ain't never been nowhere. I don't know much. I can't put a TV, I can't get the TV hooked up. But that shall pass, and Cody or somebody can help me because uh, he knows my heart, and that woman's heart is evil. I cannot help it, but she is. Oh goodness, what was that? Who? Amy Joe. Thank you for that super chat. How awesome! Thank you, sweetheart. And I don't have a, that car over there's, I bought it in 2000, and uh, and I'm still driving it, and it's still doing good like me, As long as it's still doing good, I'm gonna drive it. Maybe it's a last me. I don't know if it don't. I'll have to get another one, I guess. But I love y'all so much. Y'all don't probably realize what y'all do in my life. Y'all are the kindest, caringest people I mean, y'all treat me better than his family ever even thought about. I mean, good gracious, y'all, you know how to do the important things, Helen. That counts. I try, I'm not vengeful. I don't bother them. I never bothered them, and uh, I don't like disarray. I don't like feuding and fussing. But I called them because Cody and Tammy was gonna go with me, and Cody wanted to go up there. And I called the funeral home, and I have not set foot. That's the funeral home I was gonna use when my time was. When they told me I couldn't attend my husband's funeral, if I come up there, I would be asked to leave. I will never forget the words. So we couldn't go. If I went, I would be asked to leave, and I didn't want to be embarrassed or embarrass anybody, so I didn't go. I went to a church revival over there that young man back there's daddy preached at. Our church went over there that night, so I went over there while they uh, that evening that they was going up there. And I had bought a place up there at where my son is and Tammy and everybody's gonna be. I bought a plot up there, had it cemented, gravelled, paid for it. She put him out at another cemetery way off down close to the wood part. That place up there won't never be him in it. I don't know who will be in it, but there's a place for me and was for him, but won't be now. So anyway, I love y'all to death. Y'all bless me more than y'all can ever know. I mean, bless y'all's heart, and I love y'all. And I guess I'm gonna I got to sing my song. I'm about to forget, y'all. Are y'all gonna uh sing with me, or y'all just want me to sing it by myself? I can do it. Oh, the little kids at what's it? What's that Carter woman's name? I can't remember. Uh, I can't think of her name right this minute. Y'all, my brain. I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. But anyway, she lives in Augusta, and she has children that watches me, and they sing with me, and they sent me a book with Paula Ayers Carter. That's it. That's it. I thought of it before I got off. Anyway, the sun's trying to shine on me down here, which is okay. I don't mind the sun shining on me. Uh, so this is y'all little boys and girls. Y'all sing with me. I'm talking to y'all. Thank y'all, sweethearts, for watching Miss Helen. I am blessed that y'all get to watch me and don't have to worry about anybody saying anything that y'all could not hear. If the Lord was sitting here, I'd be doing the same thing I'm doing the whole time. And I'm proud. I'm proud to have little children in here that like me and watch me. I have cats and dogs and all kind of stuff watches me. But anyway, here I go with my song. Ah, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you, Lord, for letting your light shine on me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye. Where's the, oh, I see it.